Hi, good afternoon. It's early afternoon, 10 to 1, and I'm about to head out to the grocery store. I just need a few things, but I need to get out of the house. If I'm in the house more than a couple days without going out, it's kind of depressing. So I'm going out, do some shopping, maybe stop at Starbucks. I use my gift card, and so I'll stop at Starbucks, and I might go in, I might just go through the drive-thru. I don't know. I did send for a holder for my car window again. This is about the fourth one I've tried. They've either broken or they haven't worked right. They fall off the window and your phone crashes on the floor. So I'm trying this kind, and hopefully it will be a good one. They don't cost very much. I don't even bother sending them back because you can get them between $8 and $12. Maybe that's why they're not working well. So I'm waiting for that to come in. It should come in the next couple days. And then I will take you with me on places, because you'll be able to see at the front window. Like when I go to the barn, it's a nice drive out there. On a better day than today. I was going to go to the barn today, like I said, but it's a cold, rainy day. It's just, I just didn't feel like going out there today, so I will probably go tomorrow. So I'm going to head out. And instead of making these long videos like I made yesterday, because it took me over an hour to edit that and get it up. It's uploading now. So I think I'll make much shorter videos, maybe a couple of them during the day, but not an all-day thing like I was going to try to do. I keep changing my mind. But off I go to the grocery store, and I may see you later. Bye. Well, it's almost 50 out, and the rains have come. It's raining hard, and all the snow is gone from yesterday. All the snow. I went to the store and did what I had to do, and I just got home. Dreary day. Near the end of this video today, I'm going to show you how I organize my inventory, where I have it, in bins, the shoe racks. I'll take you and show you the shoes, and upstairs where I have the hanging clothes done. I'll show that near the end of the video. Hi. Well, it's tea time again. I didn't stop at Starbucks when I was out. It was raining so hard I couldn't even think of stopping at Starbucks. So I just came home, but just came home in time for tea time. So I made myself some green tea again. And as you saw in the picture, I think I put on before this clip, Walmart. I had to go to Walmart, which I don't like to do. I shop in Aldi's whenever I can, but I didn't want to go two places in the pouring rain, so a lot of the things I could get at Walmart. So that's where I stopped. But they had these Poshkis, 6 of them, in a box for $4. So that's pretty cheap. I hope they're good. It's the earliest well, I think I saw them out last week at a grocery store. They're usually out at Easter time. But I'll eat them anytime. So it's It's not really that cold out. In fact, it's close to 50 degrees, I think. And I have not had any sales today yet, which is kind of depressing. I hate the days when you have no sales. But maybe they'll come in. You know, my sales usually come in early in the morning or in the evening. During the day, people must be busy doing their regular jobs. Well, I still couldn't think of what I wanted to talk about. But while I was off camera, I did eat half the pashki. Is that how you pronounce it? It's pretty good. Not as good as the ones you get really homemade in the bakery, in the Polish bakeries, but it's pretty good. I ate half of it. That's plenty. They're big. So I'm going to close for now. In a little bit, I'm going to show you, like I said earlier, I'm going to show you where I store my things, where I have all my inventory. Because I got to thinking, when I was listing the games and that big stack of games I have upstairs to list still, that they take an awful lot of room up to list, and I'll show you where I plan on putting them. But I won't be able to buy that many of them because I don't have that much shelf space for things like that. I suppose you could put them in a bin, but then you couldn't see them, so. But I'll be back in a while before it gets dark. So bye for now. Hi, as promised, I'm going to show you around to where I have all my inventory stored. I could have picked a brighter day because parts of this is going to be kind of dark. But let me turn the camera around and we'll start this little tour. Most all the clothes, except clothes that I think would be better just staying hung on hangers until they're sold, are in these bins. They're all the same kind of bins. They're, forget how many, 58 quart bins. They're from Walmart. They're the see-through ones. They work really well for me. I think they're by that Steerite company. And more bins over here. And more bins over here. So how the clothes are stored, I give them each package after I measure the item. I put a tag on them with the bin number and how much it weighs. So it's all ready for shipping when somebody buys an item. They all have tags on. They all have the bin number and the weight and all about the item. So when I'm listing it, I can look at that now. This is all the M ones stand for men's things, and all the women's stand for women's items. So, but they all have the same type of tag on with the bin number. And see, this says above a pound. That means it has to go priority. And this little check mark means that I have already inventoried it and checked. Slowly I'm doing my bins. So, through this door, please don't mind the mess. Don't judge now. But this is going to be really dark. This is where I have my shoe bins, and not bins, my shoe shelves. I have just 2 shelves for shoes, and as spaces open up, I can fit more shoes in there, but I have a few spaces open. But there's no place for me to fit another shoe rack, so I can't really buy tons of shoes. I have a couple bins here that are just things for Poshmark that are not cross-listed. And then also this room stores all my boxes from the post office. I order them online. I have tons of boxes. And I have eBay envelopes, these nice bubble envelopes from eBay that you can get every quarter. If you have a store on eBay, you get a certain amount of money that you can spend in their store. So it ends up being free. So these are the nice boxes that eBay has. And more priority boxes. These boxes right here, I just bought. They fold into a real flat box. They can be looks like three different widths, or 2 different widths. I'll show you what I bought those for. There's more boxes here. And then my big roll of bubble wrap is up there. All I have to do is pull it down. The scissors is here. Pull it down, cut it off. My cleaning girl thought of that, and it's so convenient. Okay, this is what I bought. I have a bunch of this paper, scrapbooking paper, left from when I was doing scrapbooking. I'll show you in the closet. So I didn't know how I was going to ship it. So these are actually boxes that are made to ship albums, like LPs, 33 1/3 record albums. So they work perfectly for this paper. So I think I'm going to put some of this paper on, like put 10 to 15 sheets for so much. I forgot to show you the closet and the shelving here, which is so dark. I'm sorry, this is not a good day, but this shelving here is the only shelving that I have, and has a lot of mailing stuff, but I can use this shelving for my miscellaneous things that I buy. And this closet in here, if I wave my hand, the light will go on. This closet has shelves also. So I'm going to store games in here. This is the paper I was talking about. I have a stack of about, I don't know, about this much of a stack of scrapbooking paper. But that's the only places I have to store games, so I can't buy too many games. So let's get into the light here. Sorry about that. All right, let's go upstairs and I'll show you where the I do the hanging racks. This is in an 1850 house, remember. I'd like to do a tour of the house if I ever get the whole thing cleaned at once. This is an old pie safe. If you could see it, it has fabric in there. Okay, let me turn on the light in here. I have 1, 2, 3 racks of clothing in this room, along with Maddie is up here. This is also where I store all my ties, but there's got to be a better way to do this. I have a tremendous amount of ties, and they're hung on this rack. There's that whole corner, and then this whole corner is full of ties. But those 3 clothing racks in here along where my ironing board is. And then over in the room where I take pictures, my photography room, I have one more or two more racks in here. So that is the only place I have to store clothes. And as you see, my board games are still sitting here to be photographed. So that is the end of my little bin tour. I hope it wasn't too dark for you to see most of it. But it's the only place I have to store things. I'm not going to buy a storeroom, or I mean a storage locker. So I have to work on selling what I have. So bye for now.